Stranger Things has been one of the most seen and talked about shows for the past few years. Very few shows on Netflix have gotten the popularity that this show about the Upside Down garnered in just 4 short seasons. But now that the latest season ended on a cliffhanger, everyone's asking questions. When will the next season drop? Who dies? Who survives? Is it the last chapter? Thought we don't know everything? We are going to try to answer some of your questions here. In today's video, we are talking about whether Stranger Things Season 5 will be the final season. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button for more entertaining videos and press that bell icon to get the latest video updates every time we drop something new. So let's start. The Duffer Brothers have begun composing Stranger Things Season 5. The news was affirmed towards the beginning of August 2022 when one of the crew members from the writer's room tweeted an image of a clear whiteboard to check the very first moment. Notwithstanding, cameras still can't seem to begin moving on the show right now. Because of COVID-related closures, Season 4 enclosed shooting by September 2021, having initially started off creation in February 2020, and the initial 7 episodes were not delivered until May 2022, 8 months subsequent to recording wrapped up. Pre-pandemic, each season has regularly taken around 6 to 7 months to shoot. Factor in extensive video effects, after creation work, and it requires above and beyond a year to finish a season beginning to end. We would, in this manner, gauge that Stranger Things Season 5 won't emerge until late 2023, at the exceptionally earliest. Everything being equal, however, the new season will presumably drop in 2024. Seasons 2 and 3 were just about 2 years separated, and that was before COVID upset things, so we realize the Duffers won't hesitate to test our understanding. As this is the last season, they're likely going to need to pull off all the stops, as well implying that Season 5 might actually take significantly longer. While it'll in all likelihood be greater than its ancestor, the Duffers maintain that Season 5 should be more limited in runtime, as they intend to straighten out the episodes this time around. In Season 4, every episode was north of an hour, and the finale was 2 hours and 20 minutes. Characters are now going to be in real life. They're now going to have an objective and a drive, and I imagine that will cut out several hours and cause this season to feel truly unique, as explained by the brothers themselves. They said that the last ever episode will probably be full length nonetheless. I'm certain the wrap-up will be significantly longer. It will be Return of the King-ish, with similar to 8 endings. Another tweet from the Stranger Things Writers Room account gave us a gander at their whiteboard in the Matrix stage, split up across 8 episodes with 4 lumps under every one to storyboard the season's occasions. On the off chance that this is the last arrangement for the season, it will be more limited than Season 4, which had a sum of 9 extra long episodes. Regarding Eleven, her companions at Hawkins, and the Upside Down, Stranger Things Season 5 will be the last part in this story. Yet that doesn't mean the last Netflix series will be set in the Stranger Things universe. While reporting the approaching finish of the Netflix show, the Duffer Brothers indicated a possible side project series. There are as yet a lot of additional intriguing stories to tell inside the universe of Stranger Things. New secrets, new undertakings, new unforeseen legends. We haven't told anybody. The thought at this point substantially less composed it. They added later on, "We think everybody, including Netflix, will be shocked when they hear the idea since it's incredibly unique." Some way or another, Finn Wolfhard, who is one insane shrewd youngster, accurately thought about the thing it would have been about. Yet, beside Finn, no other person knows. For the time being, the specific Stranger Things Season 5 plot is hazy. However, the Duffer Brothers have presented a few signs regarding what's in store and prodded that they have the entire series decision pretty immovably delineated. We understand what the consummation is. Matt Duffer recently said during a meeting with SFX, "It's possible that it changes, however, I believe far-fetched on the grounds that it's one of those endings simply feels and has consistently felt right. It likewise feels kind of inescapable. Then at that point, when you think of it, you're like, gracious, no doubt, well, that totally must be." Season 4 closed with each gathering in Nevada, Indiana, and Russia, separately to some degree accidentally collaborating to bring down Vecna. While Max traps his psyche at the Creel house, Robin, Steve, and Nancy put a match to his vulnerable actual structure in the Upside Down. At the same time, Mike and Will dunk Eleven in a shoddy tactile hardship tank, and her cognizance tracks down its method for Maxine to help her in going head-to-head against the enormous Terrible. Be that as it may, as Will states towards the finish of episode 9, Vecna is nowhere near crushed. Now that I'm back in Hawkins, I can feel him. Also, he's harmed, he's stinging, yet entirely he's as yet alive. It's odd knowing this moment, who it was this entire opportunity, yet I can in any case recall what he thinks and his thought process. He won't stop, ever, not until he's taken everything and everybody. We need to kill him, he gravely tells Mike. In another meeting the showrunners uncovered, that will be the essential concentration of season 5, as the last episode's returning again to prepare one. Matt made sense of, we're beginning to see his approaching old enough, truly, which has been trying for various reasons, some of which are otherworldly. Yet you're beginning to see him make his mark. I think you'll see that with several the person circular segments, not simply with Will, Ross added, yet additionally with Steve and Nancy and her relationship with Jonathan, where things are not completely settled. The characters have perhaps made advances as on account of Will, yet that excursion isn't finished at this point. That is going to assume a tremendous part as we attempt to wrap this up in the next season. 5 is about to be a no holding back from the initial scene. The last option likewise told the wrap, implying that whatever occurs, it will be close to home. I saw leaders crying who I've never seen cry, and it was wild. As of late, fans have been hypothesizing regarding what could occur in the 5th and last season. We suspect that time travel could calculate amazingly, seeing that the Upside Down was uncovered to be caught in November 1983. It's exceptionally far-fetched that any of the primary cast individuals will separate before Stranger Things wraps itself up for good. So, it's normal that they're good to go to return for season 5. That implies Millie Bobby Brown will be back as 11, Finn Wolfhard will repeat his job as Mike Wheeler, and Sadie Sink will be in the future as Max Mainfield. At any rate, assuming she figures out how to get unconscious. Different entertainers without a doubt equipped to show their countenances again incorporate Kayla McLaughlin, Lucas Sinclair, Noah Schnapp, Will Byers, Gaten Matarazzo, Dustin Henderson, Maya Hawke, Robin Buckley, Joe Keery, Steve Harrington, Natalia Dyer, Nancy Wheeler, Charlie Heaton, Jonathan Byers, Brett Gelman, Murray Bauman, David Harbour, Jim Hopper, and Winona Ryder, Joyce Byers. Joseph Quinn, who was presented as Eddie Munson in season 4 as of late, told The Guardian that he'd very much want to see the head of the Dungeons & Dragons carrying Hellfire Club return in season 5. I'll be angry in the off chance that they don't bring me back, he snickered. I'd very much want to, assuming they'll have me, given that the person was killed by a lot of Demobats in episode 9. However, we don't know how likely that is. For more, look at our profound jump on each and every individual who passes on the Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2. Consider this, I am familiar with Season 5. Take that from what you will. Jamie Campbell Bower, who plays Vecna, Henry Creel, 1, said somewhere else. Arbor's return is to be expected, however, given the way that the pack didn't really figure out how to kill his Season 4 Major Terrible. Hopefully, everything pans out better for them in Season 5. Work has formally started on Stranger Things Season 5. The Duffer Brothers and their group have begun composing the last time of the Netflix series. They imparted the report on Twitter to an image of a void whiteboard, put something aside for Stranger Things Season 5 logo, as well as another whiteboard that uncovers the season will have the sum of 8 episodes. While we don't have a delivery date yet, in front of the revisitation of the Upside Down, the makers have likewise prodded some of what we can expect, including a period bounce, a legendary full-length last episode. After Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 2 closure, there are additionally a lot of hypotheses drifting around about what could occur. A few watchers have been theorizing on the off chance that Eddie Munson could return as another bad guy. Different speculations propose Max could be on the way to Vecna's arrangement. Dungeons & Dragons might foresee who the following enormous terrible will be, or that Eleven's lost sister will help her lose Vecna toward the finish of the time. There are so many things that we could look forward to, and we cannot wait for the Duffer Brothers to work on this magic once again and give a banging end to this spectacular story. How bad are you waiting for the last season of Stranger Things? What do you think will happen to the gang that we've come to love so much? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Please click that like button if you enjoyed this video and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.